Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I didn't do this on Sunday because Sunday I went for a little hike and caught up with a friend that I actually saw on Friday, but I haven't seen her in months since then. So I decided, well, I had today off and I went for a 3-mile walk and I'm on the mat. I did some stretches and I thought this would be a good time to fulfill my weekly duty and my promise to do these readings. And, I do them, I don't care if just 2 people tune in every week or 20,000 people. I will show up every week and I will give my energy if it's just for 2 or if it's just for 20. But I do hope that this helps. So without further ado, let's get to my favorite part of the reading, which is the breathing. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths to ground our energy and to really shift our focus from nowhere to now here. Nowhere to now here. It's a shift of 1 letter. And we're going to land here and we're going to focus and just see if we can really get something from this moment. So let's do this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And for those that don't enjoy the breathing part, you can always fast forward. But I hope you do join because that puts your energy right into this reading. So let's see, week to week, how the story changes, or sometimes the lessons, sometimes they're the same week to week. Sometimes the cards may come out and be the exact same cards we had last week. That's what's so great about doing this week to week is we get to really watch the progress. It's not a lot of videos. It's just that 1 video a week where we can see if we can make some changes. I think I'm going to shift my seat and be more sitting this way. I love to sit on my yoga blocks, but I definitely have to shift after a while. My knees get a little cranky. So, all right, let's do this. Oh, okay. I guess we're not wasting any time, and neither is the Knight of, I better put these on because we're calling out the wrong cards. The Knight of Wands, fast moving. So, you saw how fast this card jumped out of the deck. It didn't even give me a chance to really put my fingerprints all over it, but he's the fastest moving knight in the deck. And you can see it. You can see he's ready to move. So something is prompting him to go ahead and make a move. This is the make a move, make a move, make a move. Say yes, say yes, say yes card. That's my make a move and say yes card. That's the, some of you who are confused by that, like, what is she saying? That's the Tony Robbins mantra. I'm a UPW graduate. What's crossing you is damn, this is weird. He's ready to move. He's the fastest moving knight in the deck, but what's crossing him is the Hangman. Like, he's still chilling. That's what it is. You're being blocked from making a move because you're still in the position of the Hangman that's crossing you. So, I don't know. Maybe it's crossing you. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm not getting a feeling that you're holding yourself back. So I don't know if it's because you need to be in the hanged position, because you need to do more internal exploration, excavation, but there's more internal work that needs to be done, more patience that may need to be developed. And but yet you're finding yourself wanting to make a move, but maybe you're not really internally. Your spirit's not ready. Your flesh is ready to get up and go because the Knight of Wands is an impulsive guy. He's impulsive, you know. He just moves because when you're impulsive, it's usually like a fleshly reaction, like a egoic reaction. I mean, it's not coming from the spirit. Whereas, you know, that's just he's impulsive, you know, but he's being crossed by needing to either be more patient. Well, you know what? We gotta let the story unfold. Sometimes it's like I want to know all the answers in 2 cards, and we still have a whole journey here and many other cards to get confirmation. See, the cards are doing this today. So what do we have? The 10 of Swords. So this one's not so bad, okay? Because this is you again. So instead of being the Hanged Man, you're in the fetal position. You're in the, hey, we roll into that position after Shavasana in yoga. When I tell people to roll to the side in the fetal position, you know, we do it in yoga all the time. We're comfortable being in the fetal position, but this person is not, because this person is not used to being in this position. But you've been through it. You've been through a journey. You've been through it. But your angel behind you is telling all these karmics, these people, these karmic people who are supposed to do what they were supposed to do with you. You had this contract with them to have these experiences for you to go through. And your angel is saying, this karmic experience with this one, Joe, Curly, and Larry, it's over. That's why the hand is up. Talk to the hand. The sun is coming out in the horizon, but you can't see that because you're so exhausted. This is where you are right now. You're so exhausted because of the karmic battle. And you know what? A part of me wants to say that it was your karma to deal with, but it's over. You paid the price. Everybody will have to pay their karmic debt. Everybody. Even if you are the most powerful man in the world, you have a karmic debt to pay for your actions, reactions, all of it, everything you do, every move you make. You know, it has a karmic reaction. That's why karma's not a bitch. Karma is just karma. She gives you back what you put out. So you've had some karma. You paid your debts. You paid your debt to karmic society. And you did it because why? Because in the position that you are in the subconscious mind, you're motivated by romance and love. There's something stirring your heart, and it's another horse. It's another knight. So knights are on the horses, and so here's the one that's ready to get up and go, but is still in, he can't get up and go because he's still hanging. So either you're hanging because you're still acquiring patience, or you're hanging because you're scared and you're confused. But I would say that maybe you're in the fetal position. You're probably at this point overthinking or overhanging, and your spirit says it's time to go. Well, deep down inside, you're already on your horse, and you're on your journey. And it's okay. So we talk about cups, but so far I don't see a lot of cups on the mat. So when you talk about cups, I really believe it's not just love. It's also like your personal desires. Wherever the love of work, your creativity, the love of people, the love of a project, the love of your home. So it's something big, but this is, romantic. He's on a horse. So I don't know, maybe you're exhausted because you've had enough of karmic relationships. And deep down inside, you're ready to get on that horse to find something a little more, why not surreal? Why not go after something that seems unreachable, that seems like, I don't want to say unrealistic, because romance is real. Maybe you meeting a little bit of that. You know, every once in a while, good trouble is good trouble. Trouble can be good. You know, you can get into good trouble. So, but this is more like, I want to get into some romance. Or maybe I want an experience of equal give and take. How about that? How about that experience? This doesn't always have to mean I have to change my whole entire life and become somebody completely different because I'm in search of romance, or I'm in search of some kind of desire in some sort of way. Well, I don't know what's motivating you. And I'll tell you what's really good. The lesson coming out is this is the card of being stagnated. Now, last week we came up with stagnation in the future. And this is the card that's saying that stagnation is finally moving out. So all the things, all these wands, all these sticks that just kept layering and layering over you and just overburdening you and just stagnating you while your ship is parked, man, no one wants to see their ship being parked. All that's golden in front of them. You can't move. You can't move. Because why? Because I look at this angel as Archangel Michael. Because Archangel Michael had to come and tell your karmics enough. And he had to lay down 10 swords of protection. So you're protected. That's the other message. You're now being protected. So whatever quick move you feel like you need to make, it's going to be a good risk because you have the angel here protecting you from the karma. And you've learned not to, you're letting go of your burdens. Oh, music. Speaking of burdens, let's see. I am switching from Spotify to YouTube Music. Because why? Are you playing? Let's skip this one. Because I watch YouTube a lot, and especially with my channel, trying to develop my channel. So I upgraded to premium. So I don't have to watch all those damn commercials. I hate those commercials. So. Oh, this was the song that played? Okay, this is good. I like Carole King. Sorry, you guys. I have to have some music. But I can't have it too loud because I don't want them, like, flagging my videos because I'm playing background music. Okay, so you're letting go of all the things that have been stagnating you. You're feeling oppressed. Who likes to feel that way? Shit! I don't know, man. I like freedom. I like to feel free. I like to be free. I like to feel free in my body. Sometimes you can feel like a prisoner in your own body. So, anyway, congratulations. That's moving out. So we're moving on to what's coming in. Oh, now they don't want to come out and play, huh? Now you don't want to come out? Let's do a super shuffle. I hope this isn't too loud, the music. You know just what to do. I feel like a fool. But it's too late, baby. Maybe now it's too late. But we really did give it a try, but we gotta go. Something inside has died and I just can't fake what I'm after, romance. Okay, what's coming in? See, I'm telling you, you put some music on, especially when I'm cleaning. It's like half the time I'm dancing. All right, your lesson. The Wheel of Fortune. Your fate is changing because of the work that you're doing, because of the releasing. Because, see, that's an action. And so, what did I say earlier? Your action, like the things that you do, brings a karmic effect back to you. It's a spiritual law. You will never escape that. I don't know why people don't understand that. Like, everything you do, every intention, every word, sometimes I get smacked in the back of I call it being conked in the head spiritually. Sometimes I get conked in my head for doing and saying certain things. But, when you're aware, you can make the connection like, oh, okay, I get it now. But your actions now are causing the wheel of fortune to turn. And so this is coming in. So your fate is changing. So your life is changing. I don't know how long. I don't know if it's permanent. It's just changing. And that's better than stagnating. Woo, man, that's like, you want to talk about something toxic for not just the body, but like toxic for your life? Stagnation. It's sitting on a seat of do nothing when you know you need to do something. Oh, the whole half of the deck just fell out. See? No, I'm not reading anything that's upright. It's facing up. Oh, they're going to make me work today. Sometimes I think that the cards spill like that because my spiritual team knows that I can go on preachy tangents. That's why they call me the yoga preacher. And I can go on and on. So sometimes this brings me right back here. So let's see. Let's find your extension. Let's find where you are with your Knight of Wands energy, the get up and go energy, the getting out of your seat of do energy. And sometimes if you operate in fear a lot and this card comes up, you better ride that energy because it doesn't stay. So if you've been like stagnant for whatever reasons, right? You can have a million reasons as to why. But if you finally get that get up and go feeling, you better get up and go. You better ride on that. Wow, nothing? People, ancestors, can I get a card? There we go. I can't do that, I'm sorry. There's too many. All right, so I'm going to take this one right here. I'll take the tower. Tower! The tower's always here. Tower's always here. You know, I'm not surprised. I mean, just because 2020 left doesn't mean we're out of the woods. You know, just because two awesome people are transitioning on the 20th doesn't mean that the hard times are over. In fact, they're just beginning. And so this person, sometimes the towers, maybe that's what's getting this person to get up and go. You can't stay in a dwelling that's been condemned. You can't dwell in a building that is condemned. You can't stay there. And this building, from the top down, it was from the top down. Sometimes it's harder because when it falls from the top down, it's a harder fall. Because you see, if you're building and then you kind of fall like the first level, second level, and you build again, it falls, you build again. But when you build year after year after year, life, and then you crash from there, that's a bigger fall. Hurts a little bit more, but it creates the biggest change. So whatever that tower is that happened in your life, it's getting you to get up and go. When you get up and go, and I'm going to take this because this is here. Another horsey. We got horsepower, people. We got some horsepower. We got another knight. Hold on. No, that was already there. Sorry. That's the Knight of Cups. We already talked about the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is the hidden motivation, the part that's motivating you that even sometimes you may not even understand. That the thing that your spirit is after is propelling you to make these moves, and you just don't really know it yet. Either you're not paying attention or you're lying to yourself. But your spirit knows what it wants. Right? And people, wow, you got some, people see you like, it's a lot of competition. People see you battling. You're battling with a lot of people. People can see that. Whether it's the friends who are like there to give you advice through it, or if it's family members that know that you're going through some stuff, but it's not just going through some stuff with yourself. This is like stiff competition. You're You're competing right now with other people. Maybe you don't think maybe you think you're not, but you are. That's how people see. They're seeing it. They're seeing that look at this. That looks like a fight, don't it? I mean, it's not to the death. I mean, nobody's dead in this card. No one's bleeding, but they have weapons, and they have lots of fire and passion and energy and drive, and their little staffs that they're holding. Their rods and their staffs. Oh, the Emperor, wanting to know if you're good enough, and knowing that you are at the same time. Knowing that you are good enough because you are the Emperor. Number one, male or female, you are in control of the world. You are the authority figure, and you also are afraid of whether you even have what it takes to be the Emperor. Or you are afraid of the responsibility. Because the world that's in your hand, that is now your responsibility. Through your wisdom, through your leadership, through your bravery. Oh, I need a sip of tea. Throat chakra spinning. Hold on. The Emperor is the one who's ready to take on the world, to be like the President of the United States. That's how I kind of see the Emperor. Well, there's lots of senators and congressmen and everybody underneath them that have their own power in their own place. It's the head. It's the head that bears the responsibility and takes responsibility. But you also fear it too. Now, for men, it could be simply that, but for females, it could be the same thing. I mean, it's no surprise that women are running their own show, running their own business, running their own household, being single moms. They are the Empress and the Emperor. Sometimes they play both roles, and you may play the Emperor role more so in different stages of your life with your children if you're a single female parent. Be to be found mongrels who ain't got a penny. Oh, I messed up the whole line there. Okay, what do we have? I felt a card. Here we go. Okay. Goodbye to Yellow Brick Road. So you're off. You say goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going back to where I need to go. But I have another obstacle. I'm going where I'm called to go, but I got another obstacle. I'm going where I'm called to go, but I got another obstacle. You got another obstacle. So you might as well make a song about it and be of good cheer, because the obstacle is just another way to say, hey, we're growing your wings, and this is really going to add another splash of color. So you got to go through this, because we already know that you don't want ordinary wings. Guess what, you guys? I look to the side as I'm talking about obstacles, and I see one tarot card, and it is the Queen of Wands. I don't know where she came out of this deck. Maybe when I review this video, I'm going to specifically look to where this card was left over there to the side. It's the Queen of Wands. She is the divine feminine to me. She's a fiery fire sign, so it could be fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries. Leo, Sag, Aries. But yeah, she does embody it all. She's every woman. She's every woman. And she knows it. She's everything. Sexy, wise, magical, intuitive. She's a super couple. She's part of a super couple. That's who she is. She's up. So, I don't know. Maybe the obstacle is getting to her. And if you're a female watching this, it could be you getting to yourself. There's one more obstacle for you to step into your badassness like the Queen of Wands. Or it could be that a male that embodies a little bit of female qualities like that, because there are men out there like that that are feminine, and I like that. I like a man that embodies his feminine side. That's called balance. It's so annoying when you don't embrace your feminine side, masculines. It's annoying. Most don't get there until they're like second half of their life. Like when they're later in life. Unfortunately, some don't get there till 60 or 60-ish, where their nurturing circuits come up and they start to embody more feminine qualities. And I think that's beautiful when it shows up. It's nice to see some of that hard ego get melted. But anyway, let's look at the Knight of Wands. It's the Emperor. It's the Emperor. The Emperor. The Emperor's come out twice now. Twice. 2 times in this reading. In the hopes and fears. But yes, it is you. So, this knight that's on his horse, yeah, he's the Emperor too. Why do you fear it though? Seriously? 3 of Cups, reconciliation celebration, but also in a position where, is this? Oh no, this is 3 of Coins. This is the coins. This is the money, the moolah, the career. This is somebody who's very giving. So this Emperor is very, very giving, very generous person. Who has to learn how to receive too, by the way. But all right, so the Emperor. So the Emperor is a giving person. Great. He likes to give. That's awesome. But his karma's changing. The karmic tough times are over. He's on a romantic journey, whether he realizes it or not. The tower, maybe it's the falling tower. Sometimes the towers are good because the towers are pushing you in ways that even your ego couldn't get you to move. Sometimes we can get into that prison, mental prison. Sometimes these towers are what frees us from that. You should be thankful. Wow, listen to those swords. This is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Look at this, people. 2 times! 10 of swords, 10 of swords. That mental anguish, that the exhaustion that... Here's the thing. This card and this card, you can see that it's over. Here, you don't really see that it's over. You just see that this person probably can't sleep. He's like this. Like, who hasn't been like that in bed? Like, oh, I can't sleep. And if you can't sleep, you can't heal. If you don't sleep... Oh, let me just... I don't know why people don't take this more seriously. Sleep is really that. Sleep is I'm getting flustered, so let me calm down. Sleeping is just as important as drinking enough water every day. It's just as important as how you what you do to feed your brain, what you do to feed your body. Okay, your spirit needs rest. Your mind needs rest. Every cell in your body, everything needs rest. And if you're not getting rest, you're not going to see a solution. You'll be so deep into the dark shadows, you won't even know how to see the light. But Archangel Michael is here telling you it's over. So that's the benefit of these readings week after week. Otherwise, why do we do this? Why do we tune into the story? We're not going to get something out of it that says, hey, that karmic stuff is over. And you know what? And Paige is very gentle, and it's Page of Wands. And for me, this is like somebody who's like, look at the way he's looking. Like, I wonder what's over there. I really, I really would like to, I'd like to head that way, and I'm feeling that I should head that way. So what do you do when you have that feeling? Do you sit and let that feeling rot until it goes away? Or do you step up into your Emperor power, into the energy of the Knight of Wands, and you do something about it? The choice is yours. The choice is yours. Do you want to do something about it? That obstacle is still there again. There's one more. Tomorrow. Romance. You know, I said these readings are general. Wherever the energy of people tuning in is where the reading goes. So it's not even me driving this. It's you driving this. It's you showing up every week and sharing this and hitting like and just energetically showing up. So you don't want to hit like. I don't know. If you hit the like button, I can't tell who you are. I mean, if people are like, I don't want to hit like because I don't want that person to know I'm watching, but you can do that and I won't know. Ha 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 ha. Harmony. Oh, you know what's so funny? This violinist. I got a fraud email. Not email. A DM. A fraud DM from Joshua Bell, thanking me for being a loyal fan. I wrote back. I'm like, I usually just delete, but I wrote back and I said, how does it feel to be somebody that you're not? And I am now going to report you. That's what I do. But harmony, there's harmony coming. Like, that's peaceful. Look, he's in the woods. There's a violin. There's harmony there. There's harmony in this love space. So what? You got another obstacle. What if you get into this? Believe me, she's worth it. Worth it. Every ounce of fear that you have to go through, anxiety, all of everything you've gone through, that going through the obstacle will be worth the divine feminine, the Queen of Wands. You've got Emperor twice. You've got Ten of Swords twice. Because it's over. You just have to get out of Hanged Man, get out of your thoughts. Because I get it. Like, when you go through tough times, when you're in pain so much, like when I have my sports injuries and the day that I wake up and it's not there, it's like, you know, I said this morning with my friend Maria, I'm like, I'm walking around because I did a little hike yesterday and I'm expecting, you know, my left butt cheek, my glute, my hamstrings. I'm just waiting for pinching and burning and I'm not feeling anything and I'm walking around and she's like, well, don't push it. Like, you don't want to push it. Like, you don't want to will it back, you know? But I felt like timid every step because why? Because I've been feeling pain since October. You know, every step I take, I feel not an incredible amount of pain, but enough pain that says you need to watch your steps. And I didn't feel it today. But I get this. I get this because you've been in it for so long that when you get out of it, you kind of don't trust it. Until you keep taking those baby steps. Until you keep stepping. Until you keep trusting that whatever it is that's over, that's changing the wheel of fate for you, the shit that you went through, and now you can focus on some sweet stuff in life. Why not? Okay, so here we have the Knight of Cups, but we also have the Romance card, so that's sort of confirmation too. So you know, don't you deserve to have something sweet like that after everything else that this world has gone through? I think so. All right, let's get one more angel card, because the angels are sweet. That's why I had to bring out the angels, because they are sweet, and some of these messages can be a little intense. What do we have here? Friendship. You know, for me, that's true romance. True romance to me starts in friendship. And, you know, especially when you're an adult, developing friendships is not as easy as it is when you're, like, you know, in your 20s, your teens or your 20s. So if a new friendship is coming in out of all of this, when you come out of your ashes, when you rise, when you take up that next challenge because you've got the energy to get up and go, and you come out with a friend, And if it's mixed with a little bit of, oh, come on now, come on now. You meet your best friend. You meet your next best friend for life. Right. Oh, really? Did you have to slide? Oh, wait. 2 of them. Exclamation points. Hold on, you guys. I need my little specs for this. Oh, dreams coming true. Yay! Maybe that's where the wheel is taking you. Wow. Wow. Joy and stability. You know what that sounds like to me? Sounds like harmony. Joy and stability come together in perfect harmony. Side by side with each other. Oh yeah, he's after. Why don't he? Your troubles are over. Your troubles are over, Emperor. You just but you have a challenge to get to her. One more. So what am I doing for time? 36. Okay, great. So I'm going to pull out the darker side. There's a reader named Kiara. She says, hi, my name is Kiara. I welcome you to my channel. She's a Leo. She's so authentic and she does a lot of videos. And but don't mess with her, man. I see her when she gets mad. Woo! Do not want to poke the lion. But anyway, she's gifted. She's a lifer, not somebody who just dabbles into this. She's and this is her deck. So it's a little bit. It's called the shadow side. So we're gonna go to Amira's deck. Oh, guys. And my hardwood, like my hardwood on my first level is that really butter soft hardwood. So things just slide and glide. And you're just going to have to hold on a second, you guys. Oh, I can't believe this. But you know what? The devil is a liar. He wants to stop me from getting this message to you. Because I could easily just pick up another deck and clean this up later. But there's something about when I know that something is trying to get in the way of a message, that just makes me dig my heels in more. That's why I tell you guys, I may sound crazy. Well, because I am crazy. But, yeah, the devil doesn't scare me. The idea of the devil doesn't scare me. Because I believe that I have my angels protecting me. That's why I don't get into a lot of protection stuff like, oh, protection, there's a protection bracelet I liked. It was like all black beads with the red Buddha, and I like that. But, you know, the description's like, well, this is for protection and for this and against the evil, all this. And I'm like, what do I need that when I have Archangel Michael and Jesus? And you don't want to stop. You do not want to mess with my ancestors. Trust me. You do not want to mess with my ancestors. So I don't worry about all that negativity, because what happens is whenever somebody has like a nasty thought, or if they're just trying to block my success, or even if they have thoughts of negativity and jealousy, you know what happens? It doesn't hit me. It bounces and it goes right back into them. So people just really need to smarten up about that. Or smarten up on the people that you target that energy to, because you might be targeting that to a gifted person. And what happens is it all goes back to you. Everything you've done did. And it just, in the end, it makes the other person the target. If the target has the spiritual lineup, it just makes them more successful. So we're going to go into some dark stuff now, the dark side. So I'm off of this and we're going back. So there's a triangle. So this kind of looks like, I probably shouldn't have packed up all these cards, but kind of looks like, you know, the Ten of Swords energy that I showed you guys with the angel. Where is she? Where is she? And I'm calling it the angel is she. That's interesting because See these three karmics here? I have a feeling that this might be what we're looking at. So let's look at, what about the triangle? What's the dark side message we want the person who's watching? Because who else is this for? I've got two. And, boy, some of these cards. I probably did not look good on camera. Sometimes I forget I'm being filmed. Codependency. Codependency. All of them, all codependent on each other to a point where they cannot separate. But this somebody's peacing out because they're giving the international peace sign. And they're saying disrespectful. So my guess is something happened in this triad, this triangle of codependency. And the codependency, it doesn't always have to be like, oh, triangle, it's a threesome. It could be, somebody and their friend and their family and a lover, friend, family, lover. It could be family, lover. It could be anything. But what we're trying to say is that there's some codependency in a group of people. And maybe that's what's ending. Maybe that karmic, the bind that the karmics have is the codependency. Maybe there's some addictions at play. I'm going to take another one of Amira's cards. But I make that ugly face about codependency is because I believe codependency is toxic. It's not like saying you don't need somebody. Like in a partnership where two people need each other and they work together. But when there's codependency, there's, it's beyond just a responsibility and over something. It's a toxic tie. That's what it is. It's a toxic tie that you can't get away from. And this toxic tide involves, yes, when I say karmic, when I said sometimes it could be brother, sister, friend, lover, this is towards a lover. The karmic tide, the codependency, in this little triangle, where somebody was disrespectful for whatever reason, but it's bringing you the freedom. This is going to be my tattoo when I finally get it. It's going to be freedom. It's either going to be the word or freed with the Om sign. But your freedom is there. So if you had to go through, let's see. I want a card on the past love. I want the dark side card on the past love. But even so, let's just keep things in perspective because it seems like there's something very sweet coming in. But isn't that just the case? Like sometimes when something sweet, when you want to fit something sweet into your life, there has to be a big shift somewhere else. It's going to shake up the ground that the people have been standing on, and it's going to create some problems. And it's going to put you through some tower moments. It's going to put you through space where you're going to have to step into your power. It's going to put you in a space where you need to face the stuff you need to clean up. And so on past love, insecure. So your past lovers have been insecure, which breeds the codependency. Part of the problem of codependency. You take on insecure people and you become their security. So that's kind of like both parties are at fault there. One for not working on their self-esteem, and the other for picking and choosing those partners. So there's a karmic result to when you decide to walk away from that. I want one more. I want something. As much as I don't want to pull a dark side of freedom, I do know that freedom always comes with a price. So let's look at the price. Let's look at the price of this freedom. Because, okay, a card went all the way over there. And since I got to get up, I'm going to read that one. If I'm going to have to work for that card, I'm definitely going to receive the guidance from it. All right. So freedom. Freedom comes with a price. There was something else. Something came to me. Pessimism. Pessimism. That's the price? Do you not believe? Are you in doubt? Because guess what that's going to do? If you're being pessimistic, guess what that's going to do to your freedom? It's going to rot it. It's going to delay it. It's going to take, no matter, like you make all these great efforts to step toward it, and then you start to get pessimistic, and then you go back, and then you go forward, and you go back, and then all of a sudden you're the hangman, going nowhere. Heal that. Heal that. Because I don't know what freedom means to you, but freedom means everything to me. Everything to me. Everything to me. All right, I think we've used all the cards. All right, you guys. So you've got some things you need to work on. And hopefully you've reflected enough to say, yeah, that kind of resonates. The whole, past partners, past lovers, where I'm at, bringing in this romance, like just bringing romance into your life. You can bring romance into your life without a partner. You can romance yourself. You can buy yourself flowers. You can take bubble baths and have a glass of champagne. You can romance yourself, by taking care of yourself. You can start. You want romance, be romance. I know you want it because you're on your horse. This is the impulsive. This is the one that's the fast moving. I'm not going to say he's impulsive. I'm going to say he's done his work and he's just ready to make a move. You have to be at a place in your life where you're ready to make a move. Or else you're going to get nothing going nowhere. But, you want the romance. Start by being romantic with yourself. And some people think romance is fleeting. It's only a part of the journey. But I say romance. I'm a Leo. So we're the king and queen of romance. And with a Leo, romance don't die. You show me a Leo who's lost their touch for romance, and I'm going to say I need to do some healing work with that Leo, because ain't nothing worse than a Leo out of balance. And a Leo, even when they're even slightly out of balance, they're ruled by their hearts. So I'm romantic. I'm romantic every day, with or without a partner, right? I can be romantic with myself. And, and because I'm so romantic, when the person comes in, it'll be their gift. I hope you had a beautiful day. I hope you did something fun. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And if this message doesn't resonate with you, maybe it does with somebody else that could use the wisdom. And if they can, then I ask you to please share, because when you share, you heal. So I'll see you guys back to next Sunday, and let's see where this story goes. Week to week, let's just check in and check the progress and see where this is going to go. All right, see you guys next week. Peace.